this side is done for now. It will keep flowing and flow into the areas here for another 24 hours. If I don't like it, then I will add some more. My next thing to do, lifting this engine, is the other side right here, and I have a neat little light, and I can get in and see the light and get in and show some of the things I need to show. I'm going to mix up some more of this JB Weld over here, and put it in these areas right here. The double bolts really help well, or double nuts. Sounds like a damn porno. But they're still not airtight. Therefore, I need to get in and seal these as well as I can. And another thing I kind of forgot was the oil plug right here, and we're going to go over the oil plug too. As you can see, the oil plug gallery is right here all the way down to right here. In the ordinary 50cc motor, it has an automatic oiler, which on the stock crank has a gear drive or worm drive that runs the oil pump right here. And that pumps a very tiny bit of oil into the carb, which will not work on a stroker or anything other than a stock. Anything other than a stock crank. So if you're running an 85cc or an 80cc crank or anything else in these motors, you'll have to get a plug, which I have done. I have to go to my other shop and get it. But what you do is you'll take out the stock oil pump and put the plug in. You'll have to seal the plug, do it one way or another if you'd like. And then you'll have to run 40 to 50 to 1 premix oil, which this is what I use here. I use Socoline comp premix. Now when you're running a new motor with a new cylinder, you want to run not this, but you want to run standard oil 2-stroke. You'll have to premix 40, 50 to 1 with your ordinary gas right here. Gasoline C12. This is well, whatever that is, it's not regular, and it's a real cool color. I think it's blue or green. So if you build a stroker, you cannot use a stock pump. You'll have to throw it away. Not throw it away, keep it. Keep all your old parts. You never know when you're going to need them. And remember this, it's that they stopped making these engine blocks in 2000, 2001. Within the next very few years, a lot of these parts will not be made anymore. So if you have this kind of an engine, if you live in America and you don't live in Europe where they have all these cool bikes, you're screwed, blued, and tattooed if you don't have the parts. So I myself, I might want to check out bikebandit.com, where I get a lot of these parts, stock parts, because they have the schematics all blown up. I may buy a couple of engine blocks just for spares, which will consist of the long block right here for, I don't know, $190, and the small part, which is right here, which is about $100. You used to be able to buy them on eBay, and it was a great auction site years ago, and then they just went to standard, well, you'll pay so much money and we'll sell you this. And it really sucked because eBay used to be a great auction site and you could get great deals. Now it's just, well, you walk in and it's you pay what you pay and that's it. Alright, I'm going to mix up some JB Weld and put them on this side. Then I'll take it, I'll use my heat gun down here. And we'll continue. Now when I put this cylinder in, it's going to be a bitch to fit it with this and the piston. The piston has to be modified massively to fit. That's the back end of it. But it has to be modified to work. And you've got to modify it right. If you don't, you might as well just throw the whole thing away because you'll blow the engine up the minute you try to start it. Alright.